Hi all, Sarranuva here, and I'm back again with another video. We've all been there. You've logged on for the day, checked your mailbox, and you've been a little bit let down with the number of sales in your mailbox, which wasn't as much as you'd hoped. You post your auctions, and you see the same seller showing up time and time again. Several minutes later, they've undercut you. It's frustrating, isn't it? Well, in today's video, I'm going to share 5 tips to become more like them and take the fight to them. Before I do, please like and subscribe. It makes so much difference to my channel and it helps me out immensely. So grab a coffee, a notebook and a pen, and let's get into 5 tips on how to undercut on the auction house. The most important part of intelligent undercutting is structuring your groups correctly. Great guide is by Samadan, which I'll link up to on the right here. One of the most prevalent and personally annoying parts of Shadowlands has been the rank upgrade system and eye level boosting for crafter items as we've progressed through the expansion. This has meant that we've had to be a little bit granular with your groups to make posting and cancelling as efficient as possible. Here you can see an example of groups for legendary rings and how they've been split out for eye level. We've got an operation assigned to have a minimum of 35% for DB market. That means we're going to post as long as the lowest posted item is above 35% of DB market. By splitting these items out in such a way, we're able to be more granular when posting and cancelling, so that we avoid the dreaded auction house throttling that was introduced in Shadowlands. Once you've got this set up correctly and you've got your items assigned, you're now able to strategically post and cancel your items at a much more targeted level. This is key to becoming an undercutter that is constantly on top of the market. If you've watched my top 5 TSM videos, then you'll be familiar with favouriting, shopping and posting scans. If not, I've linked that above as well. What you might not realise though is that you can also favourite cancel scans and name them accordingly. This is where the favourite scans becomes mega important, and your naming convention is a requirement to this success. If you followed tip 1, then once you select the group that you want to scan, so in this instance the legendary eye level 291s, you can run your scan to cancel. Then, if you hover on the scan in recent scans on the right hand side, you can see a star. If you click that, it favourites it. Simple as that. Then, what I would suggest is moving over to the favourite scans and clicking the pencil in the same way. By having a bit of a numbering system, it allows you to sequentially order the scans to have the most important and frequent ones at the top. This makes it effortless when it comes to cancelling, and it also makes sure you can stay on top of your most important markets. The biggest question most people ask though is, how often is often enough when it comes to frequency cancellation? The answer no one likes to hear is, well, it depends. Seriously though, it does depend on your server, the population and the rate people are buying and selling. High selling items such as enchants, flasks, potions and food when it comes to quantity are rarely worth cancel scanning on, as you would normally end up working your way to the top if the rate of sale outweighs the rate of posting. As I mentioned earlier though, keeping your post sizes down allows you to post when you are undercutting in such a way so there's no need to cancel scan, and cancel scanning therefore becomes redundant. Personally, I tend to focus on high value items in this order: legendaries, mounts, and then crafted items such as rings, necks, etc. And then consumables such as drums, repair bots, and then finally enchants, potions and food. How often do you find is the right amount to cancel? Leave a comment below to share with other people so that we can all share our knowledge collectively. To really make gold on your server, you must know who your competition is. This rings true in all aspects of life, whether it's business, sport, etc. So spotting who the regular players are on your server, who are the ones who are constantly showing up, who are the ones who are constantly undercutting you, is a surefire way for you to know what markets they are protecting and which ones they're not so bothered about. Do they post and cancel religiously on legendaries, but post and forget on enchants? That tells you right there where the easy win is, where the gap in the market is. More importantly though, you do want to understand their posting habits. When are they online? When are they not online? Only then can you know when opportunities to post can arise. Quick tip that not many people know about is that if they're on your server and your faction, you can actually add them to your friends list, add a note, and then see if they're online or not. If they're not online, then they're less likely to be able to protect that auction house, and it's, your time to capitalise on doing that. Lastly, pick your battles. This is one that I've had to learn the hard way. Sometimes you'll come up against a player who's online as often as you are, posts as often as you do, and is undercutting as often as you do as well. Often you'll become convinced they're a bot. I mean, at the end of the day, there might be, but remember that you're actually sitting there doing the exact same thing they're doing, so it is humanly possible. It's at this point that you just need to step back and think, is it really worth my time to beat them in that market? Prime example is glyphs on my server. There's one player who I am 100% sure is a bot, because, they've been on at 2 AM, 6 AM, 11 AM, 2 PM, etc., However, having a newborn baby definitely helped with these random times, and sure enough, whenever I checked that they were online. And then I reminded myself that I was on at those times too, and the profit on glyphs is dead on my server, and generally in the game, since Blizzard's conveniently forgotten about them. So it's just not worth it. So just forget about that market. And that's it. A very quick introduction into undercutting in World of Warcraft. I hope you found this useful, and if you did, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss out on any upcoming videos as well. In the meantime, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.